Hello, I'm Carol, and this is my 1980 Aerostar 600A.
Just over 1,000 Aerostar 600s were built from 1967 to 1984. During production, the aircraft had the title as the world's fastest piston twin. There are other variants of the aircraft with pressurized and turbocharged engines. Those are known as the Aerostar 601. There was even an experimental jet engine version produced. The aircraft can hold 6 people, has a very high useful load, and has 2 Lycoming 350 horsepower engines. In this video, we're going to talk to its owner, Carol, and then take it up in the air for a flight. You may hear some references to the airplane being for sale, but it was sold before I was able to produce this video. So let's talk to Carol and learn more about this airplane.
My best friend growing up was, I was 16 and he was 18. He had just got back from boarding school, and one of the things he did when he was at boarding school is got his pilot's license. So for the next several years, we would grab a Cherokee or a Rockwell Commander or anything we could get our hands on and go fly around Texas. When I was about 23, we both decided to sell our companies, quit our day jobs, and go to pilot school. So we headed north to Spartan School of Aeronautics, Tulsa, Oklahoma. I fly Part 91. I'm a contract pilot. I fly Falcons, King Airs, West Winds, Citation 650s, and Aerostars. This is a 1980 model Ted Smith Aerostar. It was actually made, I think it was delivered by Piper. It's a 600A, so it's not turbocharged or pressurized. So it's real cheap on maintenance. It does 210 knots at 30 gallons an hour. This aircraft holds right at 200 gallons of fuel. And the gentleman we bought it from actually used to fly from St. Martin to Fort Lauderdale exact, nonstop. He didn't like paying for the high fuel prices in the Bahamas, so he had an auxiliary tank, which gives him, I think, around 7+ hours. At 210 knots is pretty good. It likes to go around 7,500, 85. Had it as high as 12.5, did pretty good there. It's got Lycoming IO 540s. When you pressurize an aircraft and you add turbochargers to it, it makes it a little more unreliable. You are limited as far as your altitude, but it's not an all-weather airplane by any stretch, but it's a really good runaround airplane. It makes it, it's a lot lighter than those aircraft, so it has some really good payload capability. It's not really an aircraft for the younger pilot. You need to have a little bit of experience, some maturity. You need your zeal tempered with experience a little bit. It's got new paint, new interior. It's got a Garmin 750 on the avionics. It's got really cold AC. Got about a 1,600-pound useful load. One thing that's cool about the Aerostar is it was actually built to have jet motors on it. If you Google it and look around enough, you can find the prototype with I believe it's got Allison jet engines on it, not turboprops. It's got jet engines on it, and Ted Smith, who also built the C-130, the West Wind, the Turbo Commanders, quite a few. He's pretty famous for his aircraft design. Built this aircraft with no cables and pulleys. It's all push tubes. And so it's very responsive, a lot of fun to fly. If you're a pilot that doesn't like to let George fly all the time and keep your hands on the yokes, it's a lot of fun to fly.
All right, you want to go fly it?
Hey, I'm a big fan of selling Doodles. If you hadn't seen that show, you really ought to tune in.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay.
McGregor traffic, November 10 Hotel Kilo, be departing 35 out to the west. McGregor traffic. Alright, here comes the lights. Got the strobes on.
Now, if the cameras, if they fall off or something, just ignore them. And I'll
Yeah. My only emergency memory item is fly the airplane.
Right. Yeah.
I probably got that from your dad.
Probably. Right.
A lot of guys always want to take off on the left of the center line.
Sitting on the left side.
Kind of like a King Air, about 100 knots.
Yeah. You could really feel it accelerate after about 60. What do you normally climb out at?
Something over blue line.
Apparently. For those that don't know, blue line is the minimum space airspeed with 2 engines, because if one goes out, you still have control of the airplane above that speed.
That's it.
Single engine airplanes don't have a blue line. They have a, well, if you lose an engine,
You're a glider.
You're a glider. Oh. Get that in there. There we go.
You don't like sitting in first class?
Oh, you know, it's all right. Got lots of room up here. Hey, there is a lot of room here. I mean, it would definitely be a comfortable airplane to take your family in and stuff, go cross country, huh?
You know, it's a little easier to get in than a Baron.
Yeah.
That's really its main competitor. It's as fast as a King Air 90 early model.
Yeah.
It burns half the fuel.
Right.
It's kind of a step between a Baron and a cabin class.
Yeah.
But
I always like the feel of a, twin engine piston. It's just, it's more weight. It feels more stable. You don't get bounced around as much. Obviously you have more fuel burn, but it's still all right. Level off at about 2,500 or so.
yeah.
So where you've taken this anywhere fun?
Yeah, I've been to Wyoming.
Yeah.
I want to go down to the islands.
Yeah, that'd be pretty nice, huh?
Kind of got a feeling we might be doing that before we sell it. Before we sell it.
Yeah, why not?
Since the airlines don't go to some of those places.
Right. Think that a Staniel Key or something.
Might have to meet some friends down there or something.
Sailing Doodles, there you go. Yeah, 180 knots there. Pretty good. 195 ground speed, yeah. So yeah, that's indicated, so true airspeed's 190 something.
And the wind was blowing that way.
Yeah. Not bad.
I think there's a little TSA right there. Guess what that is?
Oh, is that George Bush's place? Alright, well, we're gonna miss that. Is that only active when he's there, or is it full time?
2,000 to the surface, so we can fly over the top if we want.
Oh, okay. That's a prohibited area then. That's full time, yeah.
Yeah.
212 knots. Pretty good. Do a little. Anything to the south of us there?
Yeah. Turn before, there's another one that starts right there,
Right,
so.
So I gotta turn.
Yeah, go for it.
Boy, that climb into the turn actually, that's pretty good. Now 220, yeah, we were flying into the wind earlier. That's pretty good, 220 knots.
It's just, you can't get it with anything else.
Yeah.
You know, especially non-turbo.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
See that area over there?
Yeah.
That's SpaceX.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Are those little bunkers there? What are they,
Yeah.
they store stuff in case it explodes?
You know, I think it used to be, they bought it from somebody.
Yeah.
Fort Hood's not, Fort Hood, that's all Fort Hood, so I'm sure it has something to do with that. When they're testing those rockets,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Oh, is there an actual launch pad out there somewhere?
Well, they don't shoot anything from there, but they test the engines,
Oh, really?
and it's really cool.
So normally you go up to what, 6,000, 7,000 feet, say 8,000 feet, and you get your fuel burned about 15 pounds or 15 gallons a side?
Yep. It's about what it gets down to. Should we do a low pass?
Yeah, sure.
McGregor traffic, 10 Hotel Kilo is going to do a practice approach to runway 35.
There you go. Nice little 3,500 feet a minute climb there. 4,000 almost. Ears popping.
McGregor traffic, November 10 Hotel Kilo is downwind 35. McGregor.
So what's your approach profile normally like? What kind of speeds are you doing on the approach?
Temple traffic, helicopter 671.
You want it to be above 110 before short final.
Yeah.
Over the numbers at 100.
Yeah.
And just let it settle in. I think RES 83 or something. It's almost exactly what the Falcon 50 is.
Southwest in a couple hours.
So that's why you said you got to keep it a little faster, you know, because it does have the short wings and all that.
You do want to keep it fast, yeah.
It makes it a faster cruising airplane, but it also makes it a faster landing airplane.
When guys get in trouble, they start getting slow with
Yeah.
it. So, and it slows down really nice.
Oh, it's a big tower over there.
Yeah. I got a picture of that when I was on an approach to 3.5 once. It was up out of the top of the
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
clouds. Alright, here we go. Oops. One of the things on the Aerostar is you want to be wings level when you drop the gear.
Why is that?
Just, they like it.
Alright.
I don't remember that because I'm in the,
Yeah.
I'll put them out anytime,
Yeah.
right?
They came out pretty quick. They went green fast.
They do good. I mean, there's something with the steering or something. If you're sideways and it comes out with the wheel, not or something.
Okay.
Mike knows a lot more about them than I do. But McGregor traffic, 10 Hotel Kilos on the final 1 mile final for runway 35 McGregor. Any other traffic in the area, please advise. Nice and fast. Go ahead and get the rest of the flaps. Slow it down a little bit. There we go. Keep about 1,500 inches in there. And just stick those numbers in the windshield.
Cover the birds there.
Yeah, I see them. Hopefully they won't dive down to us.
Yeah.
Alright, about 105-ish. Come on, girl.
There you go. Well done, sir. Yeah, she's a nice little airplane. That'd be a comfortable cross-country machine.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, she does good.
All right, Carol, thank you, sir.
Hey, my pleasure.
Pretty nice airplane, and it is for sale. How much? Say $275.
$275.
So I'll put a link down below in the show notes if you're interested in buying it. You can get in touch with them and have them make you a deal. You know.
Yeah, get in touch with us and we'll take you for a ride.
There you go. All right, thanks, guys. Well, thank you for watching another episode of Flying Doodles. A lot of fun flying this thing. Anyway, please click that like and subscribe button. It really helps out in the ratings. Leave us a comment. What do you think? And there might be a little thing popping up on when we're flying next and where we're going to be if we want to fly in you and your airplane.